Good morning, Kelloland. This is Kelloland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. The kitchen staff at a popular downtown Sioux Falls restaurant has been busy this morning preparing meals that will impact lives hundreds of miles away. Sanaa's Gourmet Mediterranean is hosting a fundraising brunch today for families affected by flooding in Texas. The menu includes Syrian-style dishes that are not part of Sanaa's usual offerings. You're asked to make a minimum $20 donation per meal. Proceeds will go to the relief agency World Central Kitchen, which has staff on the ground in Texas providing meals for flood victims and volunteers. Serving time is 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. An owner, Sanaa Abareska, says she's confident the community will respond with an outpouring of generosity for the people of Texas. Meanwhile, officials in Kerr County, Texas, said this weekend that just 3 people remain missing from the deadly July 4th floods. That's down from nearly 100 who had been reported missing. A century-long tradition is back for another year in Viborg. Danish Days is a celebration of the community's Danish heritage that brings lots of people to town to enjoy fun activities, including a parade, carnival rides, plus a street dance. And then there's all that food.
I make a little Danish open-faced sandwiches, smorgasbord, and then we do desserts, Danish cakes, Danish puffs. We do sweet soup or sweet soup, and then we do appelkog, and rollerpost and havarti are like the favorite open-faced sandwiches.
The town also has a Danish museum with clothing, toys, and other collectibles from Denmark. Danish Days wrap up today with a community worship in the morning, a beanbag toss in the afternoon, and live music in the evening. There's also plenty of music this weekend in Rapid City for the Hills Alive Festival by Lifelight. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the Christian Music Festival, bringing people together through community, faith, and music. The 2-day event is expected to draw more than 40,000 people.
It's really fun to see how many people gather together and just how many people you know. So you'll see people that you know from any sort of scenario, and I think it's just fun that we all kind of come together for the same thing to hear Christian music, and I think it's really awesome.
Hills Alive wraps up today with more music starting at noon and running all day long. Let's take our first look at the forecast with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We have been largely quiet for much of Kelloland, but a couple of areas have already gotten off to a bit of an unsettled start. We'll go into more detail on that in a little bit. For now, though, that's a look to the north from our downtown camera that you're seeing. 68 at the airport with an east wind at 11 miles per hour. We're also doing pretty well for ourselves in Aberdeen. 62, an east wind at 9 miles per hour. They had a couple of showers in the northern part of Brown County toward Frederick that are moving on over into Marshall County. Pierre, a little more cloud cover, but still quiet at least beyond a few isolated showers. 66 in an east wind at 9 miles per hour. Rapid City is starting to get a little bit clearer. We have some pretty dense fog at times from our camera view. 68 southeast wind at 9 miles per hour. We have a couple of 70s out there. Pine Ridge and Valentine at 70 and 71 respectively. Close to it in Phillip and Winter at 69 apiece with Yankton in tow. 67 over in Iowa towards Spencer, as well as in Chamberlain. 63 for Watertown and 65 in Mobridge. Winds are starting to turn to the east and eventually to the southeast as we go through the day. That's going to help bring in a little more warmth and a little more instability, which will in turn force us to watch the skies once more. Not just today, but for a majority of the 7-day forecast. We'll talk about that coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Several street and lane closures will impact drivers in Sioux Falls this week. Starting on Monday, the southbound lane of Cliff Avenue will be closed at 17th Street so crews can replace a traffic light. The project will last through November. West Windmill Ridge Street will be closed at the intersection of Ellis Road for utility work that should take 3 weeks. Ellis Road will be restricted to 1 lane of traffic in each direction. The outside westbound lane of West 12th Street will be closed between Marion and Ellis Roads for repairs and overlay work that should last until September. Street closures starting on Monday include Brook Drive between Ronziak Avenue and Lancaster Drive for utility work. That should take about a week, weather permitting. Also Monday, Roberts Drive will be closed for the week on the south side of 15th Street for gutter repairs. A surgeon at Sanford Health has a digital company that maps out school classrooms and digitizes them for first responders in case of an active shooter emergency. Find out how this virtual reality technology works and how it could save lives in the future in tonight's Eye on Kelloland at 10. All vehicles are welcome to take part in the Children's Home Society Poker Run. Registration goes from 10 a.m. to noon at Cheap Shots Bar and Grill in Sioux Falls. It costs $10 to ride, with all proceeds going to CHS. $3,700 in gift cards will be awarded. The card draw takes place at 4 p.m. The summer concert series at Goodhart State Park in Sioux Falls features Alexis Lorraine. The concert starts at 4 p.m. A park entrance license is required. The Sioux Falls Municipal Band performs a free concert in the Terrace Park Band Shell. The music starts at 8 p.m. It's the final day of the Flandreau Santee Sioux Tribes Wachipi. The event is taking place on the powwow grounds in Flandreau. The grand entry takes place at 1 p.m. Bring your blankets, your lawn chairs, and snacks and enjoy a free movie outdoors in downtown Sioux Falls. The movie at the Plaza is featuring The Goonies, rated PG. Showtime is 8 p.m. at Lloyd Landing behind the Steel District. And movies playing at the Historic State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls include The Little Mermaid, rated G, plus The Phoenician Scheme, rated PG-13, and Point Break, rated R. Adam?
We're watching a couple of thunderstorms out there this morning. One to the east and west of Eagle Butte. It's actually being bookended by right now. Those are moving over to the east toward the Missouri River Valley. But we've also been watching northern Perkins County with a cell that was just finally able to slip over the border of North Dakota into northern Perkins County and is now making its way into northwestern Corson County. As we continue to push on over to the east. Subsevere in intensity, but still a half-inch diameter hail and 50-mile-an-hour gusts not out of the question with that cell. Some gusty winds also with these storms toward Eagle Butte, north of Pierre as well. For what it's worth, again, also moving through Marshall County, a shower that has been kind of raining itself out, for a lack of better terms. But this is kind of the beginning of what we'll be watching as we head through the day with another round of strong to severe thunderstorms possible. A slight risk level 2 out of 5 in yellow for Mobridge down to Chamberlain. This includes Pierre, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Redfield, and Huron, also the Miller area and Eureka, with a marginal risk in green, level 1, surrounding that, including the likes of Buffalo, Rapid City, Winter, and then everybody along and east of I-29. The exception is southwestern South Dakota. Wind and hail are the main concerns with any storm that gets its act together, but there is an isolated tornado risk as well. And this is especially the case in that slight risk area. So keep an eye on the skies and stay weather aware through the afternoon and into the first part of your night. So we do have that potential in place. Here is a look at futurecasts. You'll see those thunderstorms developing over the course of the afternoon and evening, and then sliding down as well from North Dakota as we go into the overnight time frame. This would allow everything to kind of coalesce into a line and then move south and east. Notice the Boeing segment from Watertown to Huron as that races down south and east. It won't be the last time we talk about the chance for showers and thunderstorms either. In fact, Monday holds another risk for strong to at times severe thunderstorms, and we'll do it all over again on Tuesday. In fact, here's Monday's risk level. It's marginal, level 1 for just about everybody in KELOLAND outside of extreme southwestern South Dakota. Now we just basically fill in the gaps for Tuesday, a widespread marginal risk, level 1, for severe weather for Tuesday into Tuesday night. For both days, wind and hail are the main concerns. There is also an isolated tornado risk for Monday into Monday evening. So stay weather aware over the next couple of days. Today, 70s and 80s to the east, 80s and a few low 90s out to the west, with those thunderstorms developing and pushing east and southeast as we head into the night, where we'll have lows in the mid to upper 60s. Here is a look at your 7-day forecast. It is going to be a case of lather, rinse, repeat, with a daily opportunity for pop-up showers and thunderstorms, though some days will have a better chance than others. Like in Sioux Falls, for example, Wednesday and Thursday, we'll also have highs in the 90s for the midweek outlook. In Aberdeen, 80s with a few low 90s, especially on Tuesday. Your best bet for unsettled weather is going to be Sunday night, then Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Either way, you'll want to keep an eye on things if you have any outdoor plans. For Pierre, just like Aberdeen, it's a daily chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Also going to get kind of hot at times Monday through Wednesday with low to mid 90s, and it's going to be humid as well. And for Rapid City, Monday, your mainly quiet day. Every other day, including today, a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night into Thursday will be your best bet as well. You get a couple of days in the upper 80s and low 90s for good measure. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.